Have you recently started college or uni and are already feeling stressed? Stress is a natural feeling, and not all stress is in fact bad. Stress is designed to help us cope with challenges and even make us better students. However, chronic stress can be harmful to us both physically and psychologically, where it can lead to us performing poorly and even getting ill. There's a lot of types of stresses out there, from family and relationships and work and illnesses. However, today I'm only going to focus on giving you tips on how to manage stress as a student. Let's get started. Hi guys and welcome back. My name is Eliana and I'm a certified coach. Academic stress can have many components, like trying to meet deadlines, coping with coursework, trying to get good grades and doing well in exams as well. And this feeling intensifies even more as you may be living on your own for the first time, maybe managing finances for the first time as well, trying to cope with the peer pressure, or even finding the balance between studying and having a social life. What are some of the signs that you may be feeling stressed? You may be feeling constantly overwhelmed. You may feel that you're losing sleep over it, or you're worrying constantly about your future. You may feel more irritable and snappy, more anxious. You may forget to eat or maybe overeat as a result of coping with these feelings, and you may find it really hard to concentrate. No one can take away all the stresses in your life. In fact, a bit of stress, like we mentioned earlier, can be good for us because it can help us accomplish a lot more. It's all about managing stress better. It's all about that balance that we find so we don't get constantly overwhelmed or burned out. So now I'm going to share with you 5 tips on how to manage stress better as a student. Tip number 1 is about breaking tasks into small, manageable steps. Once we do so, let's slot them into the calendar. Anything and everything. It's almost like we're doing time blocking. Time block time for studying, time block time for all the classes that you have to attend, all the social engagements you have to attend, maybe even shopping time, and time to look after yourself. Once you do so, you're going to become much better at managing your time. You're going to feel the need to procrastinate a lot less, and you're going to feel less overwhelmed. So then your stress levels will go down as a result of this. If you'd like to find out more on how to manage time, why not check out my video on time management? I'll link it in the description box below. Tip number 2, nourishment, all the way from diet, sleep and exercise. Now you've heard this before plenty of times. You know what? It's time to listen and pay attention to this. When we manage our sleep well, we're more focused. When we eat better instead of junk food all the time, we are more clear-headed, we are able to concentrate better and in turn get better grades and feel less stressed. When we exercise more, it's going to help us manage our mood better as well. And when we drink less, maybe even alcohol or even coffee, and drink more water, it's going to help us feel less stressed as well. So there's a lot that you can do to pay attention on how to manage stress. And you know what? You're the only one that can do this. Tip number 3 is all about practicing grounding techniques like breathing exercises or mindfulness to manage our stress levels better. Once we breathe more, it activates our parasympathetic nervous system that is going to help us manage stress better. It's going to help us understand and give signals to our body that we're not in danger at this time. We are perfectly safe. Once we do so, we're going to calm down. We're going to have a lot more control over our stress and over our burnout and over our anxiety as well. When do we do so? As often as we like. It can be from when we first wake up in the morning to maybe before going to a class, maybe before an exam, and at the end of each day. Spend a few minutes to focus on your breathing. That's certainly going to help you. Tip number 4 is all about that self-talk and dialogue that we have in our head, because our words matter. Our words and our thoughts turn into feelings, and feelings turn into actions, and actions turn into events. If you're constantly telling yourself that you're going to fail, that you're not confident, that you feel like you're suffocating, that you feel like you're not good enough as well, that you feel like something is far too hard and you repeat that often, guess what? You're going to feel all those things, you're going to then turn them into actions because your brain wants to prove you're right at all times, and this is your self-sabotaging kind of way for you not to succeed, and therefore you might even fail your course. Instead, tell yourself better things like, I want to succeed, I am ready for this, I'm ready for that challenge, I'm going to win, I'm confident, I am good enough. How often do we tell ourselves that? As many times as possible, especially in the mornings and in the evenings, maybe before exams as well. Practice doing this. It's gonna take some time, but your positive affirmations, your positive self-talk is going to lead to better thoughts. Better thoughts are going to lead to better feelings, and guess what? Once you feel amazing and powerful, you're going to take some amazing action, right? And once you take some amazing action, it's going to lead you to succeeding in life at any point and also managing your stress so much better. Tip number 5, we are social animals. We love that connection is in our DNA. So make time to socialize and hang out with your friends. When we do so, like for example, maybe walking to class with them, having dinner with them, going to exercise with them, is certainly going to help becoming happier, not as lonely anymore. When we're happier, we're going to become more productive. When we're more productive, we also feel less stressed. So this is going to be an important thing for you to practice. I'm sure that you wouldn't need much persuasion on this, but don't feel guilty when you hang out with friends as well, as long as there's a good balance between socializing and studying, of course. If you're experiencing stress as a student and would like to know more on how to manage it better, why not take advantage on my free 20 minutes consultation? I'll link the details in the description box below. Please subscribe to this channel, like and share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye!